It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at tight end Pat Freiermuth. He burned the defense a week ago for 118 yards. It's the Steelers and the Raiders under the lights on Sunday night.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles... Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Bringing them out is the 12th-year pro seeking a return to Pro Bowl form, Russell Wilson.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Flushed out right. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Wilson on the move to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 16 carries, 79 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Looking to throw it, Minshew. He's got his target. That's complete. Breaks the tackle. Now Allen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He finds his tight end Gentry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Now Minshew. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now the 3rd-year man, Najee Harris. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. Out to his left. For left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They're going for it. This is Harris, and he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
2nd and 9. Here's Minshew. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A nice carry by Jacobs, who's coming off a career year. Just when it seemed like Vegas may have been ready to move on from him. Led the NFL with over 1,600 yards and was more than deserving of his first All-Pro selection.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Dances by him. Fights through. Now a crease. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Minshew sets to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards. Off play action, it's Minshew. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone. Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense
They just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
They go with the empty set there, 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Steelers at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting roughed backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. Again, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Caught on the right side by Adams. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They'll look to throw. That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The kick by Carlson is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they had 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now Wilson steps away. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson rolling to his right. Throw there going to be incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend, because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there, because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Brock Purdy, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we head east to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And lastly, on Monday Night Football.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On the return is Peterson. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now it's 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. And quickly, they get to the line. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Minshew, 1st and 10. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders. He's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Minshew. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it. On 4th down, Minshew. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. There's Wilson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the passing game right now for them not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Fights through it. Looking outside. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Minshew. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here's Wilson. And he whips that one incomplete there. Having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Minshew sets to throw. Touchdown Raiders! Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Wilson rolling to his left. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. To throw is Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. This is caught. Touchdown! Allen Robinson. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 101 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll get this to the 32.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So it's a win here for the Raiders. And it was thanks in part to their man under center, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he's instrumental in earning this victory.
So for the Raiders, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for